You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
He said, I've been home 21 days and still ain't getting none. But that shit ain't even all that to me no more. That means he getting fucked in his ass. Kodak gay.
Oh, by the way, Johnny, there's a whole section of this. I don't know if you've been recording. JP called Kodak a faggot. So enjoy that when you listen to it back.
Is this why I just jumped into? That's why JP's going through that?
Hard key blocking while my jaw key blocking pipe down. Faggot ass.
JP's a mess.
He really is.
But
Put the
you guys,
Patron down.
Is that what he's drinking? He's on a bender.
Nah, not no more, man. I'm sober up right now. I'm
sober up right now.
Sober up right now.
I'm sober up right now.
Oh,
You know what the fuck I mean? Yo, this is episode 20. What? Let's get this shit going.
There's your intro, Johnny.
there we go.
I'm the fucking Scuba Steve. That's Mr. John D. We got fucking Walko, bitch, and we got.
Disrespect.
Incredible.
The one who hates you the most.
Oh man, that was great. But hey, that's the intro. Fuck it. That's how we're doing things, man. We're starting off the week good. We had a good week. We've been killing it. And it's fun because like it makes me think of like losers like that fucking Chris Flair kid and all those people like hating on us when they clearly buy followers and we're out here organically making moves.
Okay, no, hold on. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna put it away
until we get to that.
I'm gonna come back to it.
But yeah,
just suppress the thought. Just suppress it.
It's to me, I'm having a good time because it's funny just all the random shit that I put together on the phone just for the fuck of it, and then I put together the most simplest shit ever, and it like blows up. I was dying. Like,
yo, it's crazy.
The underlining, the underlining of like simple rap shit on the Iggy post. I did it so terribly. It's like not even a straight line. Like that's what blows up, you know. But hey, it is what it is.
It's like it attracts attention.
People just like shitty stuff, like shitty things, man. I don't know.
Yo, I can't believe that bitch really knew that Iggy video was fake. Like, I thought that shit was real.
Oh, you saw that in the group chat? Yeah, I thought it was real, too.
Yo,
and then she was like, it's fake. And I was like, I don't know, bitch, what?
I'm mad you guys thought that was real. That was the
I wanted it to be real.
It might as well be real.
Because the editing and the sound is so good. The whole like the whole
get the trash off the radio.
And then the whole
I love
is
sways at the end.
phenomenal. It's it's great. The timing, like everything is perfect. The comedic timing, it's all great. But hey, all right, let's get right into it, man. I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I started with the shenanigans heavy. I just did the fucking Serena Williams thing.
You owe me an apology. What is my apology?
Which is literally how we feel. If you gave us a project and you swore it was going to be good and it wasn't, apologize to us. We're still waiting.
We should start doing that. When something's really bad and somebody like emailed it into them, we should just make a post flaming them.
Yeah, to apologize.
Apologize!
Yeah, seriously. Say sorry. So, first project of the week. Oh my god, I'm just looking at the fucking name. So, the name of the album is ATM, and the name of the artist, his name is CashOnly. Clever.
Nah, nigga, you should take
Wax
that
off.
Clever. But this project was garbage. This one was it was honestly, think of the most regular shit you could hear and then like take a few steps under that. And this is what you get.
I was gonna say this is a whole lot of meh.
It's less than meh.
You got like a watered down.
It's like
watered down.
It's like the meh of trying to reach meh. It's like someone jumping, like trying to grab it, but just not getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what this is that somebody plays it for you and goes, "It's hot, right?" And you go,
and you just like look at them. You don't even say anything. You look them dead in their face.
It's just like
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my god.
I have that problem nowadays. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, "Oh, like, what do you think of this?" And I have to tell them the truth. It's kind of a hard life to live now.
Oh yeah, because like we have to now. We can't even like we hate yes men, but sometimes you want to yes man someone because you either feel bad or you just want them to get away from you. But now I feel like we have some sort of stature where we need to uphold who we are, so we can't just.
I won't even yes man my friends anymore.
Yeah, you know, we're just like.
You guys send me something like, "How does it sound?" I'm be like. enough.
Dude, I'm at the point where like, since we started really like getting work done, where people send me shit, they're like, "Yo, this song, blah blah blah." I'll just send an emoji. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
You know, that's fair. But,
just shit emoji.
just
auto replies.
Just boom. But you know, it is what it is. But
we need a bot to do that for us.
Oh, fact, the shit emoji bot. Oh, that'd be great.
That would be incredible. We need to make a separate Instagram page and just like have him auto reply to other bot replies.
I need
just shit emojis.
I need a fucking. I'm gonna create like an algorithm to the bot. Whenever it sees a SoundCloud link sent to us, it just sends a shit emoji.
Yeah, that's all.
So to go through with the week, this is. I'm surprised like no one named their album this. Like none of these new dudes or these fake trappers or whatever use this fucking album cover because it's fantastic. Other than it being an awful release, this is Traplantic by Shoreline Mafia.
Why do they get so much like mainstream love?
People love, and they're like a bunch of weird.
I saw like a Pandora commercial for them. That's the plug.
But like, what's crazy is when I did their first release, I don't remember them. They were like buzzing, but I don't remember them being as big as they are now.
Yeah, they're like low key popping.
High key popping. Someone's like
crazy
popping when Vlad reposts his interview with them.
True.
Shit, you do an interview with Vlad,
this took off.
Gonna get locked up.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah, fuck Vlad the ops.
He's the worst. And no one attacks him.
Vlad is not your man.
Yeah, he just ever since he interviewed Tupac's ex.
Oh yeah. And he always interviews fucking Lord Jamar. But this project was it's garbage. This is garbage. This project was awful. You gave it a 0.
This garbage project.
This is the shit that you remember the old Yankee Stadium when you go outside and there's fucking 20 degrees and the bums are burning paper. This is the shit that they're burning.
This is shit paper. It's just toilet paper with shit on it.
That's actually a great description. JP.
It's piss-coated newspaper.
This is that shit. You're like, yo, where are you getting all that shit? This is where they're getting it from.
They're tossing horse shit from the cops in there just to keep it like smoldering.
Dude, people,
Traplantic, you help the bums stay warm. Just remember that.
They have to be, honestly, they're what I'm gonna call they're industry plugs. I'm gonna walk drop on it.
They gotta be.
I don't know a single person who likes them. Oh wait, actually, never mind. Never mind. 13 ops who commented on it. Chill out, bands was fire.
I bet you all them niggas from Atlanta like them.
Oh.
It doesn't even, I don't know.
But they're not even from Atlanta.
Fuck, it's not even music.
But it's the name and everything.
Traplantic? No, that's
like Atlantic Records.
Yeah, it's like Atlantic Records.
Yeah, but
regardless,
they're garbage. Don't listen to it. M did that for you.
Atlantic, not Atlanta.
Same shit.
So shit.
The next project, this dude's name is fantastic, but it was Cheers by Toast.
Oh, this was so. Did anybody listen to this?
This was mad. Nope. It was super. This was a mad.
It's so bad. There's potential there though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can do some stuff. He just doesn't do a lot of it. Like it's just very.
There's some raps in here, but it's like super bland. It's literally like just. It's like his name. It's just toasted white bread with nothing on it.
Damn,
which is not terrible. Which you can eat and you're like, man, I need this sustenance.
You're like, whatever, it's carbs.
This is the toast that you grab walking out. You're like, shit, I ain't got no time to make it.
Struggle toast.
Yeah. That comes with every meal you order at a diner. No matter what you get, they're like, here's this toast.
Here's toast. I ordered a club sandwich. So why do I need toast?
You want some? Imagine if at diners you pull up, you like make some coffee, and they're like, here's some complimentary toast, and they just pull up with a boom box and start playing this. No, but they just start playing this album.
I wouldn't tip. If that happened to me, I wouldn't tip. I'd be out. I'd be like, no.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Don't do the servers like that, man.
I'm out. Tipping's offensive according to Facebook. Tipping is attached to racism, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't you Facebook, bro?
Tipping means that the person isn't making enough money and you're trying to.
The word marijuana is racist.
I know.
Get the chicken wing out your mouth, Johnny.
I'm chilling.
This episode is already a mess.
But it's
You
clear.
got watermelon too?
But we sound. Come on, man. You set us back about as much as.
Now I gotta hang up.
It's the Kanye episode. So the next project. Oh, this review hurt me, but I do understand where it's coming from. This is Floating Polygons by Googie. Googie is part of the Karma Kids.
I hate his name. That's some try hard shit.
Googie Go Hard.
Why is it that Go Hard's the page, but his name is actually just Googie. But if your Facebook page doesn't match, I'm just gonna screenshot it and let you live with that L. That's your name now. But I like Googie. I like the Googie. I like Googie. I like the Karma Kids. This project was a little let down because his last project I loved, and it was just like, you cooked it, man. You cooked it, man, and I'm hurt.
I didn't. That's not. That's.
You didn't cook it. You lightly steamed it.
Yeah, but he's
lightly steamed it.
Stance of a fan.
Yeah. So I'm gonna argue with you and say that who are you, and that your reviews mean nothing.
Who are you? You don't even have 2,000 followers.
Everybody.
Everyone that's butthurt by us, they immediately go to our followers.
But yeah, don't you?
Even though they're following us.
Honestly,
we're continually growing, and they're still like, you ain't shit, and then it's like,
we really haven't heard that like follow thing since we hit a K.
It's true. Now all of a sudden everybody's shook. They're like, oh wait.
Yeah, well, now we don't have 10K followers, but that's if they have 10K or more.
Yeah, this dude with okay.
It's in the bag.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it, and we're gonna put it away.
Oh man, so what is this? 4 reviews in. Now we got a green check, and this project I bumped it all day today.
Amazing.
It is fantastic. This fucking Asian dude is doing the right thing. They can do no wrong. I don't care where you was born or grow up, son.
You say they can do no wrong, but there's a shit emoji on this review.
No, there isn't.
You
drunk. How you get? I'm not.
Wow. So because it's a black thumbs up, it looks like a shit.
Yo, Walko, talk about it, man.
Triggered.
This project's fire.
My bad. I went too far.
Honestly, listening to it, I enjoy that track Fallen One. I gave a fucking fire truck so much. I just want to give it a better. Like, I was like, yo, there should be something above that because I love that track. This project's fire. This dude does it all. He raps, he sings, he swags, he has bars. He has like the I call it pseudo boom bap when it's not really boom bap, but it's kind of hard. It's not like so traditional boom bap.
It's boom bap adjacent.
It's modern rap, modern hip hop.
I hate that term.
Modern rap.
What the fuck is modern
about it?
When you go through your Logic presets and they're like, modern hip hop, like no, that doesn't exist.
That's like the new metal of fucking rap. But this is As I See It by Lowwki. His name is Fire by Lowwki. This project is dope. Check it out. All right, As I See It, Lowwki. You like new age shit? You got it. You like a little bit of old stuff? You got it. You like singing? You like fucking effects? You like cool instrumentals? It's on here. Listen to it. Show him love. Yo, he's gonna. I think we're gonna chat it up with him next weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
Gang, gang.
Who's the better Asian rapper, him or Jay Park?
Him, hands down.
No. What about what's his name? Fuck. He was a battle rapper back in the day. Yes, thank you.
Oh, what's his name?
Speaking of battle rappers, what happened to Blind Fury?
He hasn't. Usually, like every couple of months, I expect to see like Blind Fury like go viral or someone reposts his old stuff. I haven't seen him in a bit. I wonder if he's okay.
He posted a video like 2 years ago.
I'm sorry. What? I couldn't hold back from Blind Fury joke. I'm sorry.
You ain't shit.
He kicked out the router. He unplugged it, tripped over it, and he can't find the plug. So he's just been offline for years.
He's been posting to MySpace. He posted to MySpace thinking it's Facebook.
Tom is just like, oh, this is fantastic. So, enough with that. That's fine.
You guys ain't shit.
Him and Stevie Wonder on the same place back then.
Hey, don't disrespect the God. So,
but they're talking to each other, but they're not facing each other.
They can hear. They can fucking hear. Oh Lord.
The motherfuckers will find you quickly playing Marco Polo.
Bros, that's like taking performance-enhancing drugs. Can you imagine a professional Marco Polo? It's just all flying dudes. They're all ringers.
A professional Marco Polo.
They're all ringers.
Oh man.
I'm not playing with the blind guy. He's like Daredevil. I don't like that shit.
This is you guys are
fuck that. He's. Oh shit!
Now our podcast cover has to have CV Wonder on it.
Done. Noted. Noted. But anyway.
Oh goddamn!
We're gonna have like an entire community fucking brailing at us. Like I don't know what they're doing.
You ain't shit for that. You know the keyboard has Braille on it, right? And then it comes up in English. Oh man,
my keyboard does not have Braille on it. Just saying.
You can get
me didn't have Braille on it. No clout for you then. No blind clout. So the next project,
I don't know, man,
is The Girl, but without an I. The Girl by Bre-Z. Bre-Z. Bre-Z.
The ratings almost make me think this deserved a pumpkin.
You know what? So I was doing this. All right, I'm gonna keep it a stunk. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Saying there's a shit emoji.
I'm gonna keep it a stack
in the middle.
I'm gonna keep it 100%. I lost the kind of my woman's stamp and didn't want to make another one, so I gave her a 0.1 outside of the 6, so I can give her the green check.
Come on now. Come on now,
dude.
This needs to be reposted with a pumpkin stamp over the check.
I'm like running
no, we're not even gonna talk about this. This review didn't exist, guys. We're just gonna go on.
I'm about to report that one.
Gandhi ain't shit. I'm actually reporting it right now.
You like that 0.1?
Report post.
Watch them shut the page down.
Right now.
I smell something fishy. It ain't the pussy.
The whole page goes down. Right now. They fucking ban us for it. We just lose the page. Is the last episode. All because of the pumpkin. Live by the pumpkin.
It's like what that kid said. Where's the principal?
Oh my god, he still exists? I bet no one.
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a minute.
His reviews are trash. They were biased as fuck.
Yeah, but he wants to talk about our bias. Anyways.
Not even our bias. He was just mad that we rated something higher than our fucking Pusha T rating.
I don't think he posts reviews anymore.
Did he change his format or some shit?
Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I gotta go into this side story. And this is going on the episode. We're gonna give someone a little credit. But I'm not gonna give his name, but another reviewer, right? It's that dude, he's always on our post as of recently. Hits me up. And he's like, bro, you ever have issues when you do the 2-factor authentication on Instagram where you lose your posts? And I'm like, nah, we're good. I lost 4 posts. I'm like, okay. He lost his kamikaze post. He lost like a bunch of other posts that he did. And he's like, you didn't see them? You didn't lose anything? And I'm like, no, I didn't. He's like, I can't stand this shit. I'm about to quit forever. Immediately, like, I'm deleting my Instagram. I'm done reviewing. I'm out the game. I'm like, bro, you've had like 6 reviews. Immediately ready to quit. 2 hours later, he posts those exact same reviews. And like, literally was like, yo, if you saw this earlier, please give this a like because it went down earlier. Like, yo, on some struggle shit, dude. Mad emotional. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Taken down ever. How did your reviews get taken down?
He said he had 4 posts that like got taken down.
You know what that sounds like to me? Somebody was buying views or some shit, or likes or some shit, and your post got taken down.
Ooh. Does that happen if people do that?
I don't know, but that's what it sounds like. Sounds like they violated some kind of community standards.
True, but what weirds me out is like, if you posted it, you should have it in your phone.
Yeah.
I have all of our posts.
So was he just like?
It's a lot.
I don't know. I honestly, I couldn't. I thought about it. I'm like, what was the goal? What was the game plan? What were you getting?
Was he trying to hack our account?
Yeah, trying to get on. He's trying to be like, hey.
Dude, actually, another weirdo today hit me up like, yo, man, can you guys shout me out? I'm like, why? Yo, I rap. I'm like, cool.
Okay.
Are you gonna pay us?
Yeah, like, what the fuck is this part? Like, these brownie point, these kids, man. But anyways.
It's like, I rap.
Like,
well, yeah. That's the point when we're gonna have those SoundCloud rappers hit us up for promo. You know it.
If you're, we're not gonna be on some no jumper.
I'm not even gonna be like, yo, money. I'm gonna be like, oh, you want to get reposted? Send me 16 bars of flames.
Yes, that's exactly how we should do it. At first.
Fact, pay us in bars, and I'm not talking.
Eventually, it should be bars and then a check, and then if we don't like your bars, you get the check back.
I don't want no Easter Jigga shit.
I don't want anything.
Remember the Easter Jigga one? Who we're interviewing this week. Can't wait till Wednesday. That's gonna be a fun one.
I really hope I can do that. What time?
Probably around 7.
I may call off.
Ooh, I might be able to do that. Ooh,
I could do it later if you guys want. He's at the.
I have a feeling I'm gonna like him.
I do too. I'm gonna make him rap online. I'm not gonna tell him. I hope he doesn't listen to the episode. I'm gonna make him rap.
Oh, yes.
Right? I'm gonna be like, yo, give us a 16 right now. Right now.
I should just start freestyling against them. I'll be like, Easter Jigga, you ain't nothing but a... And then see if he starts going in.
I was about to start mashing the crickets button. I'm gonna let you slide. So we dropped our interview with Nicholas F. with Petey. It was great. I love
much knowledge. Yeah. Many learns.
Humble.
Much wisdom.
He's a dude. He's the man, bro. He definitely one of the funner ones. Yeah. And you know what? I hear whenever I see people put like FR, I hear him saying it for real. Like I hear him. Yeah. He was the fucking man though. And I gave him mad love on there. Oh, speaking of that, oh my god, the post with the bars where Drugs' bitch ass came on there crying.
Got him.
That motherfucker. He was crying in the battle too. You watched the battle. He was like, "When is this nigga gonna stop rapping?"
As soon as Drugs did the whole he kind of slipped on his lines, I knew Petey was gonna eat his soul.
But yeah, Drugs is just one of those dudes. Like, stop talking during people's rounds. Stop saying what's hot and what's not. Like, it's your fucking round wasn't that crazy, bro. You had 2 lines. Like, shut your beige ass up, bro.
I think his hottest verse was the Drake line.
But that was more. But that was even fucking that was more for shock value. It's not like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on some. I don't like when dudes do that fucking. But I have a personal issue with Drugs battles because he's always like that. But to me, that nigga sounds like his whole team combined, bro. Like, what the fuck? You what are you doing, bro? But anyways,
I don't like his delivery.
He's an okay battle rapper, but I'm not going out of my way to find his shit.
Never, bro. Fuck him. The other Goonies are better. Fuck,
He don't like not so Down syndrome Ice JJ Fish.
You're really on Ice JJ Fish kick lately.
Yo, how do we get him on the podcast?
That would be lit.
Facts.
Yo, what are we gonna do that sidebar guy?
Yo, I gotta hit him up.
We gotta do that for the culture.
Factory. Yo, oh my god, he's a mess. I saw someone post something. Oh, someone posted something like, who are the most toxic rappers in hip hop? And he was 10 comments deep. I just see him, Kendrick Lamar with a T, and I was like, he's here. It's like you summoned him. Yo, with my thoughts.
Where are you, my friend?
Kendrick toxic though?
We're gonna find out. Next post was this post. Sorry for anybody that sees it. It disappeared off the face of the internet. It's just gone. This is what happens when you have DistroKid, and they just take your shit down if you don't pay. But it's hard to get your shit taken off. And this is gone. But I know I listened to it. I'm not crazy.
I'm telling you, it's probably clearance issues, bro.
Or it's probably his name. This is the What's Different EP by his name is Sway. It's not.
Oh no.
But this project was okay. It was all right. It was had 1 sleepy song, 2 wavy, thumbs up, 2 okays. It wasn't the craziest thing. It was a quick EP, but it was all right. It wasn't I didn't hate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna replay a lot of it, maybe 2 songs, but it is what it is, man. It had ups and downs. He can rap. Just he's not fucking blowing my mind.
There's something there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. He could do something. That's probably why he took it down. He probably knows that. You know, I can just say I'm gonna it was because of us.
Probably trying to make it better.
Yeah, fact. Which I would not be mad
drop
at.
a remaster.
Fact. I like remasters. But the next project was Trouble in Paradise by LES. This dude's been doing good this year, man. I'm a fan of this guy, man. I am a fan of this guy. This project is fucking cool, man. He is all about the smooth shit. He is all about it. I'm liking that smooth rap is back heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's good to hear. Yeah. It's good, but no, but it's like it's not even like Drake-esque. It's like it's good to hear smooth rap without the fucking boom, 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 boom.
Honestly, the only reason I said that is because that PM to AM song.
Okay, I'll give you that because that's so Drake. But
yeah, I'm so saying.
I get that, but there's nothing.
And I was trying to bait JP
to take his pants off. So
I don't even know what happened.
So the next project was Tempo by Phoelix. Is that how you would say it? I hate the way it's spelled.
Felix?
You guys are pronouncing garbage wrong.
Yo, you hit him with mad track. You know what's crazy?
Phoelix.
I low-key thought this project was going to be good because he's been on a bunch of dope projects and he did his thing on those projects.
Yep, no, not here.
No, not here. Yo, he had was it the Twitter where some like people were getting at us over this?
Probably. No, it's on here.
It's here too.
Yep.
Every once in a blue we'll get some hate.
Oh, this is what I told WLP to stop masturbating to ASAP Rocky.
Oh, because he I feel like WLP has like a notification system in his head. Whenever ASAP is mentioned, it like gives him a notification, so he has to come on and say it. Yeah. But this project was it let me down.
Yeah, get the newest ASAP album, throw it in a metal trash can, and shake it up, and that's the sound that this makes.
Yeah, fact. Yeah, this project. Yeah, you fucked it up. This project. I do like that the Smino track is fire. Smino can't do no wrong. He's fucking fire. Whenever I hear him on something, I'm excited. But this project was mad boring. I was like, I'm not really feeling it. I do remember the Twitter thing. Someone dropped another. That's where someone dropped the numbers. Oh, you guys have this many followers. I was on some fuck shit.
They always talk about followers.
Twitter sucks.
Yeah, it's hard, man. I
That's
still
why I
don't
don't
get
have that shit.
Relax.
Old
Yourself.
man.
Scuba Steve. That's why we need. See, that's what the help wanted I posted after that's for. It should say Twitter.
My wife was like, "Were the grammatical errors on purpose?" And I was like, "It's a joke.
Oh my god,
it's supposed to be a joke, babe." And she was like, "Oh, okay."
Has she seen my reviews? I can spell.
That's why she's not.
I don't know.
Tell her she bullied a child.
She worried. She worries about us sometimes. You know? She knows we do harm.
She bullied a child. All right, I worry about her.
It's true, she did. I tried to get her to come back and bully somebody else. I forget who it was. She didn't want to do it. Oh, that one chick review we did. Who was it? The fuck? I don't know.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
Yes.
Oh, she liked Ariana Grande though.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I got you.
So fucking Grande.
After
that's how I ordered my coffee this morning.
Nice.
Ariana.
Starbucks. You're about that life.
No, I went to Wawa. I made a joke, and then my wife told me she hated me.
It's love. That's love, man.
Facts.
I had too much Starbucks today. It fucked me up, man. I had a day, man. I will talk about that later. But we had our Throwback Thursday. Was All Eyes on Me. Tupac, rest in peace. He died on that day.
Classic.
Oh yeah, it's got some bang. You know what's so that day? Obviously, I always grew up. My older brother was a huge Tupac, and my older brother looks like Tupac. He might actually be him.
I was about to say that motherfucker looked like Tupac.
Yeah, he looks like Tupac. So obviously, but I grew up like my uncle was always like a big Biggie fan. My brother was a big Tupac fan, but because he's my brother, obviously I lived with him growing up. I heard more Tupac, so I was always more of a Tupac fan, and I really loved it back then. But on Thursday, I was like, oh man, we got this Tupac throwback. I'm gonna go through some of my favorite songs by Tupac, and man, I was getting so mad that people can disrespect. I was getting fucking mad, right? Bro. Like, really? These fucking cats is like, oh, he was boring, he wasn't popping, and this, that.
I like Tupac.
They're just parroting. They're just parroting.
Oh my!
They're just parroting shit that other people say.
But it's crazy, and I'm glad like these cats are getting run out of their shows and shit, like, because like the disrespect. It's like, yo.
Little
Tupac had fucking bangers for so many years,
and like on so many different topics. Dude.
On so
Tupac still got bangers we don't know about.
Yo, it's crazy.
Tupac mixing up stuff in Cuba right now.
That's what I was about to say.
We just got to an era where people are finally not putting out new Tupac mixes. Think about that shit. After the
remember
movie,
on LimeWire?
Oh yeah.
That's because if you think about it,
it's Tupac, new Tupac.
Oh my God, crazy.
No, if you think about it, anybody now that's a rapper jumps on a Tupac track, they're going to get flamed because they're going to be like, you can't even fucking rap good to even be on a Tupac track.
The whole album.
Oh yeah,
that's different, yo. We're not talking. Why you even bring that dude up for?
You said if a rapper does a Tupac beat,
yo, okay,
he did a whole album.
You know what I mean? Someone
shit. Am I wrong?
Oh my God! You know what? I'm done. Fuck you. Fuck Napoleon. Next album. Let's go.
But anyways, back to the Tupac tip. I did
make a diss song.
I'm just playing Napoleon. You know we love you. No, but so. But yeah, no, I was having a day, man. I was listening to Do for Love, and remember that music video with cartoon Tupac? That song to me, I was like, bro, people don't make that. And then I listened to both versions of Thug's Mansion. I listened to the Nas one and then the original. Tupac did the original one with Anthony Hamilton, bro. That song was fucking heat. Thug Mansion, bro. Come on, bro. Every version of Thug Mansion that's out there is fucking gold. But
you know what I like about Tupac songs? When they like redo it or remix it, it's never better than the original Tupac song. Like, you always go back to like, nah, the original was always better. Yeah. Like a Biggie song, when they remix a Biggie song, you're like, damn, yo, this shit is better than that. But you can never do that with a Tupac
what's cool?
Song.
You know what I like listening to? I know, it's wild. Listening to Tupac now, though, you know what I do notice? But I guess, it's because I write a lot and I'm always criticizing people the way they write and shit. Tupac covered up his old school transitions with, the shit that we love Tupac. When you think of Tupac, you think of memories, like you always doing shit like that. That's how
the way he emphasized his words.
That's how he covered up his old school flow. Because, when he's doing, remember the old Digital Underground, like, the old school shit, he still has that flow. Like, but then he, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he chopped it up like that. Like, he adjusted to changing times. Because think about it. He rapped when rap was very different. Back in the day, is very different.
It's very
And he literally, he adjusted.
I'm going down the stairs.
I've opened up the fridge, ain't shit in there.
What was the Family Guy where it was like, oh, Will Smith rapping and it's like, don't mop that floor. Somebody just mop But yeah, like he like listening to his catalog back to back, and you could hear the difference like between like Tupacalypse Now and stuff. You heard the transition. And I've never heard like rappers transition so comfortably. You know what I'm saying? Like between styles, where to the point where it sounds like different styles. But when you really listen to it, he never really changed styles. He just added to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people just yeah, like you listen to like old Cube. I'm a huge Cube fan. You listen to first fucking release Cube, completely different style than like later Cube. You know what I'm saying? Voice is the same, but the rap is very different. And it wasn't like
better.
No, but usually they take with them. Cube's is like two different rappers. Tupac's was a progression where you can still hear that old school in it. Mm-hmm. But Cube's like very different. Very different. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like a difference in progression. There's like he literally just added to his to adapt, but he didn't change by any means. And then some rappers just fucking change. We're gonna throw that whole style out and we're gonna fucking come out with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to see him fight against that pressure, but like instead of even fight against it, to create that's fucking fire to me. But salute to that. People don't
go ahead, homie. Switch the style up.
Facts.
If they hate, let them hate. Let the money pile.
That's it. So the next project I was hyped that it was good, but it wasn't great, and I wanted it to be great, but it was still good. It just had some very risky songs.
I hate the name.
But this is Dat Drip. I know, I hate the name too. You know why? It reminds me of that fucking project I did last week where the kids, the YF, the YN, whatever.
YF, disrespectful.
Every song.
Why drip. Fucking listen?
Dat Drip. But this is Trillville, man. Trillville's fucking been around since like fucking the 90s, like early 90s.
Trillville.
Right? But a lot of they did a lot of the new age shit better, obviously, but like they did it well. It's just some of the stuff got a little crazy for me. where I was like, no, they shouldn't have did this.
Yeah, you did too much.
Yeah, it got crazy.
What do you expect? It's Trillville, ho.
Facts. I know. That's why I was like, yo, I bowed down. But I respected it. This is a good project, man. This is it was very. If you erase those bad songs, yep, facts. If you erase those other songs, like the rough ones that are just risky, you could tell they were trying something new. You got a great project. But other than that, those songs kind of take away from it. But shit happens sometimes. You can't be mad at it. Next project was Fire in the Clouds by Curren. This is the only person putting out as much music as Napoleon. Only person putting out as much music. And I love it. It's smooth.
It's not bad. It's real. It starts slow.
It's comfortable. Like I could let this loop all day and not be mad.
Exactly.
If you're not a Curren fan and you don't know what to expect, this isn't for you. That's the way I feel about it.
I mean, I guess. I was going to say I'm not much of a Curren fan, but I guess I did know what to expect from Curren because I know who he is.
Yeah, he's super consistent.
I guess I knew what to expect, but I wouldn't call myself a fan.
He's super
you
consistent.
listened to him before, but
yeah. That's why I was like, I feel you. I was going to argue, but then I was like, no, you're right.
You're right.
Because I went into this album and I listened to it. And I was like, yo, this shit is whack. But I was like, wait.
It slides.
No, that's the thing. You can't listen to this after you listen to like some mumble trap shit.
I guess, yeah. You gotta be.
It's not gonna flow.
I listen to this shit early with my coffee driving to work.
Same.
I got a nice 45-minute drive, and I was just like, oh, okay. It was just enough to keep me awake.
Yep, and it flowed.
Yeah, it was good. It was tight.
Yeah, it was super smooth.
I definitely agree with the 7 though. I would have definitely.
Yeah, it was definitely. It wasn't crazy. It was just like it was nice. And
it was good. It was nice.
Dude,
some early morning vibes.
He ignoring me, bro. He comments and then I'm like, yo, get on the cast. Or I'll send him a message. Nothing, bro. Yo, fucking. I like that though, man. To get his lasagna on, I respect
crickets.
That. Facts. So then we had our. This was a great face-off. This was which Carter was the best. Which Lil Wayne's Carter, because he announced 5. Which Carter? You like that little jig I put together? I think it looked nice, man. I think the presentation was there.
No, that was cool. I like the hand in the middle. Lil Wayne in the middle. That shit was tough.
That's the logo for the 5, so I threw that on there. The hand, but
yeah. No, that's just tough.
Yeah, man. This was a good. And I knew. You know what? Remember when we were talking about it in the chat? I'm like, you know what? As much as I do want to say like it's between like 2 or 3, I know there's gonna be the realists who are like, you got to show respect to 1. And then there's going to be people, the new age kids are going to be like, yo, 4. So it came together really well.
I'm all about 4. 4
was dope. 4 was dope. Because 4 was complete.
4,
I don't know. 3 though is my shit though. I think I'm 3 and 4.
3 had bangers.
I'm still 2.
I'm 3 and 4.
See, this is the debate. That's what's beautiful about it. Like, everyone has the reasons why, too. Like, we're all, in our own way, attached to these projects, but in different reasons.
You know why? Because I started to really get into Wayne on the Carter 2. That's when I started to really, like, that was the first project I actually heard that wasn't a mixtape Wayne. I was like, you know what, let me go back and listen to an album. So my boy sent me Carter 2, and I was like, oh, this shit is still a Carter 2. I was like, yo, this shit is tough. And then when I heard Carter 3, I was like, yo, this dude's bangers on there. Like, shit.
See, I went backwards with Wayne. I started with, like, 3, and then I went backwards into all his mixtapes and shit.
Okay, yeah, and that's a different type of appreciation. And I can respect that path, too.
It's that retroactive.
Yeah, see, me, I've always known of him, and when around the Carter 1, I wasn't the biggest fan at the time when it came out. I was listening to a very, very different music. But then 2 came out, and I was like, all right. And 2, I didn't listen to as much as like most people say, but I was like, yo, this is a dope release. This isn't the same dude from the first one. But I never was like, oh, I worship this or whatever. And then the mixtape game started happening, but then I seen him like blowing up, and I was like, yo, every white girl I know that smokes weed listens to this man. I need to go back. And then I heard 3 when it dropped, and I'm like, oh shit, this dude he's changing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is his complete sound after him really changing. And I'm like, this is why. 3 to me was very complete. And then 4 was dope too, but You know, it's definitely dude. He's been doing it forever. He deserves respect. Period.
Yeah.
You know,
even if his dreads are falling out.
You could just
he looks disgusting.
Yeah, he looked like Stevie Wonder did his shit.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, we're gonna leave him alone.
Joke. Come on,
we're gonna leave him alone, man. JP, man, cut it out. I feel like a blind person like hit the back of his like shin, like his Achilles tendon today, and he's just like on their ass
with the cane. There used to be this kid at Poinciana that used to do that shit on purpose.
Pick one and I go. I'm sorry, I just
exactly who you're talking about.
But
the kid was an asshole. Nobody could fuck with him because he's disabled.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, enough of those.
I still think the best like Carter song is "You Ain't Got Nothing." That Alchemist beat with
that shit's hard.
Dude,
so true.
This debate, it went nuts, and I loved it, and it was all over the place. Overall, 2 and 3 had the most, but this was wild. But it did turn me into a bullet. What happened?
So I'm sorry. So when did Sorry for the Wait come out?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think after.
Sorry for the Wait was after Carter 3 because it was for Carter 4. That's why.
It was for
right?
Carter 4.
Yeah.
Oh, Sorry for the Wait. Fire. Oh my god. And No Ceilings. Woo.
Oh, No Ceilings No Ceilings is personally my favorite Wayne release.
No Ceilings is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yo, if
it's all popular beats.
As an album, that would have been the best Weezy.
I love the concept of No Ceilings too. That it was like fan picked. Beats.
That opening intro,
that's so sick.
That opening song, oh my god!
Yeah,
I can listen to that song every fucking day.
Like, you listen to Drake every day. We believe you.
Exactly. That's like
we're not surprised.
I do my
Fireman though.
I do my Scorpion. I do my. Nah, I can't.
No ceilings, motherfucker. Good morning. Dick in your mouth while I'm yawning. I'm going in.
There you go.
I can listen to No Ceilings, to Scorpion.
But anyway, enough of the. We're out. You know, we all love Wayne, which is good. People need to show respect. But in that same context, there was so much disrespect from only new artists
because they don't know.
And I was out here dishing out sons. I was like, "Don't disrespect your father like that." And I had these new cats trying to tell me that they don't listen to him. Their style is nothing to do with him. They're more influenced by Cudi. I'm like, bro, you guys don't sound like Cudi. I'm like, that fucking Migos flow, that type of thing there, or that weird voice you have, that's from Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Respect your father.
These niggas better not disrespect Cudi, because Cudi
oh my god, this the only thing he heard. I know.
You did it.
Stop jacking off, JP.
Oh my god, this JP.
Put it away.
Yeah, it's like you're like red rocketing, like a little pink thing is out right now.
Wait till we're doing this like in an actual like studio together, and we have to like call each other.
We got to get a water bottle.
Yo, he's jerking it again.
Spritz JP whenever certain names are mentioned.
Lemon water.
We were talking about Wayne and the birth of the man. I can't comment on nothing.
Exactly, we were talking about the birth.
Wayne. We're talking about Wayne.
All he heard was Cudi.
No, you said. Oh, never mind.
I need the Windex sound. Skeet, skeet, skeet.
Yo, y'all, don't worry. JP. Every time, man.
Oh, it's great.
Every time.
But yeah, man, these kids are fucking annoying, man. I'm so sick of these kids. But let's move it on. So here's another project that people were just classic. Blah, blah.
It's not a
whatever.
classic.
This project, it's good. I'm not gonna take it away. I'm gonna get into it. But this is East Atlanta Love Letter. This is by 6 Lack or Black. This project. This is it's good, but that is the highest. I will put it up there.
It's not like when people his first release is better than this one.
That's
in my opinion.
That to me, and I'm not saying it's a lot better, but it's definitely better. But like the thing is,
it's significantly better. Honestly,
you know what I learned?
Like, I'm a fan. You know that. So
yeah.
For me to sit there and listen to both albums, like of course I listened to his first one and then I listened to this one, and it has similarities, but the first album is significantly better.
See, to me, it's not like, again, it's not bad, but to me it teeters the line of boring and safe too much for me.
I'm steep.
And
that's what happens.
His moments. He has his moments though where he shows that he has that. She needs to be that person all the time.
But yeah, exactly. But to me, I can't.
Noisemakers on the highway.
Oh, and I can't give someone I can't give them a fucking biscuit for that. And you know what I learned with a lot of these cats that were like, no, this slapped or this and that. A lot of these dudes were like, nah, it's because he said that his music people can't comprehend. And it's like, yeah, but because he said that doesn't mean it's true. Like, I comprehend, I get it. Yeah, like you can have, like, I get it. The music's clean. There wasn't a single song on here that was like, yo, this is garbage or that doesn't sound clean. It's super clean. The production is fire. But it's like a Travis Scott thing. He's not doing it for me. He's not doing enough. And I can't give people points for that because it's dope. It's cool. But like my favorite song on here was the one with him and that, what's his name? Khalid. And it was because of his feature, because that added that spice that can make this dude great. You know what I'm saying? And it's not him. And that's the thing. You're not going to be. He's not going to be great on his own. I guess the kids can love it. Get your money, like get your numbers.
Boring.
But yeah, thank you. I'm sugarcoating it. He's boring.
He's one of those artists that can't do a song by themselves.
Yeah, and you know what? I heard on the. I was listening to
his whole last album had no features on it.
And it was boring. It was still a little boring.
And
I agree with you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just negating JP's statement.
Oh, yeah.
His whole last album had no features on it.
True.
Yeah, he could do it.
Wasn't that good?
He had a J. Cole feature, which was cool.
I didn't say he couldn't do it. I just said it's not good. You know how some people you just can't listen to a whole song of them?
No, I understand.
It just gets boring.
You know what? And one thing that brought a weird perspective to me, which on the Joe Budden's podcast, they were talking about him, and he was like, "Yo, you know what's weird?" He's like, "It's weird that you ever listen to this dude? They're like live. He sounds exactly like his recording. That's how you know something's safe. Feel me? If your shit sounds exactly the same, you're not really working out there."
Well, the thing is he wants to sound the same because that's what the fans want to hear.
But that takes away from it. You go see someone live, you want to see it either be better or you know what I'm saying.
They don't know what a true performer is. We come in an era where people don't know what true performers are.
It's as Ducks would
say. I want to see
quack.
that motherfucker huffing and puffing.
Yo, Gambino last night.
I want to hear that nigga voice crack because he tried to hit a high note.
This nigga Gambino was on some performance. He performed every fucking song. He had zero backing. Like a few ad-libs were on a backtrack. He performed. He was fucking singing, bro. He was up there dancing, singing. He was breathing. We heard it all, bro.
It's hard to do ad-libs on
and he killed it, bro. He fucking murdered it. Only thing, he didn't play a lot of old, and it hurt my feelings. But I still had a great time. The visuals, everything was great. But
did he do any rapidy rap?
He did a couple, not a lot.
Invite?
Not a lot. Nah. He did a couple things. Yo, I don't know if you guys saw that video I sent of that girl just crying her fucking soul out.
Yes, that was hilarious.
What the fuck's wrong? Yo, that's your people, Walko. That shit people.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
She treated that nigga like Michael Jackson and Prince came out the ground, bro.
Yo,
look, man, I'm them, they're me, but we ain't the same. I don't know what to tell you.
Same, but different.
The next project, it's free lunch. This is like the 10th EP by Wale this year. And it's another good one, man. It's not as good as the last one, but it's another good one.
You mean this J. Cole feature with a bunch of Wale songs?
I was happy. I was like, I thought, because Wale is always that poetic shit. Oh, girl, I want to massage your face with my freckles. Like, shut the fuck up. But he wasn't on that shit. But then when Cole got on that track, I didn't even want to listen to it.
It was fire too.
He got his soul snatched.
Yo, literally, J. Cole walked in on this song and held Wale's hand across the street. He made him look both ways. He carried him across the street and dropped him off at school. He was like, bye, son.
I feel like the only reason he did that to him is because he respects him.
You know what it is?
I feel because they both, I'm gonna give you this fire ass feature.
If you think about it, they both came out around the same time, and they every time like Wale's what was the one? Flower was it called? It was that album. It was like his first or second. Came out exactly when J. Cole's one came out with the one that let Nas down. Not with let Nas down on it, but his first release, the one after the mixtape.
The one that let Nas down.
Yeah, yeah, that one.
I think it's Friday Night Lights, right?
Friday Night Lights, yeah.
No,
yo, that shit. Let me tell you, that album didn't leave my CD player for like 2 months.
But those actually 3 albums. I'll never forget they came out at the same time. But those 2 albums were like there was like a divide because they were like freshmen. It was like their first albums, and it was divided. And Wale never made it out of that realm.
Are you talking about Ambition?
Ambition. There we go.
But Ambition wasn't bad.
No. You know, but what I'm saying is when they came out, those 2 albums came out. As good as it was, J. Cole's
significantly better.
And it was always a debate amongst people. But as the albums kept coming out, Wale never left that realm where he was under him or because Gambino's came out at the same time too. Wale was always under them, so he always found reasons to give excuses of why he was never ranked that high.
While they kept playing it safe and then kept making excuses for why he wasn't in numbers.
He had weird excuses, but he was always fire.
It's because I'm dark skinned.
Yeah, he's fucking.
Just because he doesn't retweet Meek Mill's album, man. That's why. You don't retweet, your shit don't sell.
Facts.
Simple as that.
Facts. He was mad, and that man was on his label at the time. But yeah, man, it was. He's always been in this weird limbo, and like the Wale on this new record deal, he's been killing it. Those last few P's were dope. This is a good one.
That last EP was fire.
It was fire. But he's always been nice. But I feel like I put him right under.
Not nice enough.
I put him right above like an Ace Hood, but right under like
Ace Hood used to be my shit.
Yo, fact. Every year you'd come out of nowhere
You
with
mean Meek Mill? Oh.
Yo, Meek Mill from Florida, though.
Yeah, from Florida, yeah.
Buff Meek Mill with dreads.
Yeah, fact. Dude, doing yoga with his lady.
Everything, yo.
Screaming and shit.
But yeah, he's in that realm, and he's always going to have his chip on his shoulder if he keeps acting like that. But I feel like he's now starting to embrace it, and this is going to be a really good look for him. I feel like Wale's going to start doing really good things because he's been killing it music-wise.
Not if he keeps letting Cole keep
honestly, I honestly think Wale's going to be on that, like, plateau for the rest of like that's
his
it.
career.
I think
I want to see him win. I want to see him win because I've always liked him.
He's got to lose the
attitude. Think about it. Winning. In those days, people used to go, "Oh, if you want like a radio banger, you bump Cole, but if you want like poetry and lyricism, you want Wale." That was a statement back in the day.
Yeah, but the thing is,
now it's completely different. But it was a real thing. Like that was the debate back in the day, and Wale feels
like back in the day, Wale didn't do it for me. I didn't start appreciating Wale until like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So
he's got some joints.
Appreciate Wale.
I've always
he's got some joints from his old shit. I just don't like. I don't like
go out of my way.
Project.
Yeah, I don't go out of my way.
The way I see Wale,
the first thing I like front to back.
Yeah.
If Wale left the game today, he wouldn't no one would miss him.
Exactly.
He's not.
No, but he could make it. He could make it.
Yeah, I think he could.
I don't think he can.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't think.
We'll see. We'll see what happens when that album on this was it Warner Brothers? We'll see what that album does because I think it's gonna do work.
It gets a stamp.
It's gonna get a stamp. I feel that. But
well, we know John ain't reviewing it.
I'm not doing it. I did one of his already, so I'm good. But next project was KILLSTREAK by KILLY. This dude already got a red stamp from us this year. This dude's trash. Yo, come on, Chupacabra.
Like, okay, so to the people who listened, Johnny on Friday was like, "Hey, Mark, why don't you do this EP? Blah blah blah. You're gonna like it." Like, all right, cool.
He trolled you. You should have known better. That's how he got me when I first started. Remember?
But I understand that. But at this point, I feel like Johnny would give me the honest treatment. I was wrong.
Nah.
I put my hand in the garbage disposal for you guys.
You go walk off. I feel like you'll like this. Just straight trash.
No, we knew that you weren't gonna like that. That's why.
Dude, how dope is that cover though? That chain, fire, bro.
Fire.
Yo, I do like the chain.
That chain is hard as fuck.
Has nothing to do with this fucking project.
Gengar shit.
Yo, man. That's what I thought. I thought the album was like Gengar or something to do with like Pokemon or something. I was like, yo, but that chain is dope.
The chain's hard as fuck.
It's hard as fuck. But yeah, this project trash. Do not listen.
Instead of KILLSTREAK, he needs to change this shit to the hit marker because he ain't getting no kills.
So the next project. Well, first let's talk about it. We're gonna breeze through this because I feel like every episode.
That was funny that you said that. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Body bags. So, does anybody know where we can get some body bags?
Kill shot. Let's talk about it. Did you guys think that
everybody's saying that shit is everybody is saying that shit is trash?
All right. My thing is people listen to MGK's song because it bumps. People are listening to Eminem's song to hear every rebuttal that he has.
He answers everything. Every point that MGK brought up, he answers.
I'm sorry to all those fans out there. Eminem ate MGK's soul. That's it.
That's it. He really
but
did.
Here's the thing. Here's what people say. People are like, "Oh, what did he talk about? Of course he has more money. Of course he does this. Of course he does that."
They weren't listening.
What did you want Eminem to talk about? He addressed everything MGK brought up.
Exactly.
So the money aspect, the dress aspect, the old
daughter,
Eminem
the fucking oatmeal he was eating.
But the thing is, and what's crazy is it was deeper than that too. Eminem classily mentioned MGK's daughter without a bullshit offensive thing. He said he signed her starter cap.
Yeah, like
fire.
Fuck Haley.
He did. He had. It was all memorable quotes.
Caught and stained.
All memorable. Like that Diddy line, everyone
Look
remembers.
Look at me yelling at the mic with my weird
the fucking 20-year-old, 80-year-old me, 20-year-old you, memorable. It was the man bun line. As much as like, that's weak. Blah, blah. It was fucking one. It was funny. It was delivered hysterically. He called him Stan, dude, and finessed him. And people.
Did you notice that he mocked MGK's flow during that part?
He did his hook too, which made it even better. The way he ended the song, he did the hook.
Let's talk about it.
Fire. And
that's why I thought it was funny when you said
that. Yeah, let's talk about it.
This is what I said to people. I said, yo, the difference between them is M showed you he can make he's an artist. This dude could paint you a fucking masterpiece on a diss track. Mm-hmm. And he did it in a classy way. He didn't go out yelling, sitting there threatening MGK.
And you know what? I was just going to say, you know what pisses me off? People are like, fucking, he could have did better than that. But it's like, did he have to?
No.
He didn't have to.
No. He didn't
as far as I'm concerned, he didn't even have to respond.
Not only that, like, speaking of... Go ahead, JP.
Oh, no, you go.
I was just going to say, I was going to mention another bar that Eminem said. When he was like, you say you got me in the scope, but you just grazed me. He said, one call to Interscope and you're Swayze.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, and people don't understand that. People just want to be first to be like he's whack, and I posted something, and one dude was butthurt because he was like, "This is wrong," because I posted that hard pill to swallow, and I was like, people who hate on Killshot are either whack rappers or like whack music, and the guy's like, "You're wrong." That's how you know that guy was both because he was hurt.
He was like,
and it's like. The finesse, it's like, I personally, I'm a fan. I've been a fan of MGK. I've liked MGK's music. I bumped his mixtape. I was a fan of his mixtapes because I was big on I like the chopper. I like choppers a lot, and he was a big on the chopping thing back in the day, and I thought it was dope. So I was always a fan of him, and I like that he stepped up to the plate and he did what he had to do. But these people are reaching.
By Gerald, though.
Yo, I personally, out of all of them, I like G-Eazy's diss track, and I thought I'd never say this, but I like G-Eazy's diss track the best. It's fire, bro. He's on some Drake shit. He's on some Drake shit.
Nah, it was sleepy still.
I loved it, man. I was enjoying it, man. He was slagging on him, but like, he posted that picture of him and him flipping off the camera. But yeah, like to me, it's like these cats, man. These they don't get it. They're just young and stupid. They're like hating for nothing. Because there's nothing you can tell me was bad. Oh, the beat's bad. It's like it wasn't.
The beat is fire.
The beat wasn't bad at all. When I heard that beat, I was like, this is some shit
that beat is hard.
Going to kill on.
Yeah.
This is some shit
hard. I did the same thing too.
And he did all the signature and even the intro, yelling at the mic, like it was fun. I listened to it and I was just on loop listening to it in my car. I was laughing. I was enjoying. I felt great. I was enjoying myself. I was like, this is great. He's rapping. He's saying some shit. Every time the same punchlines that I heard, every time I listened to it come, I'm like, oh, like
it hurts every time.
Yeah, man. People are just. I'm sick of people's shit. But we all across. I'm guessing across the board, we all know that he did his thing.
Body bag.
Yeah. And then what happened?
As I had a question on the Eminem thing, but you finished.
No, go ahead. I was about to move on. Go ahead.
So because you see how like what makes these dudes so loyal to M though? That's what I don't get.
Because it's Marshall Mathers, bro. That's
because you see like certain people on Shady Records are loyal to Eminem, like 50, Royce, Crooked, But then there's those people that those dudes are so quick to jump in on anybody that say anything bad about Eminem.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
But he carried the torch. He put them on.
Yeah, that's their bag.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's not only their bag, but it's not even just like the father thing. He not only put them on, he was in the trenches with them. Like M's beef wasn't with Ja Rule. 50's was with him. M came and fucking did work. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's because Ja pulled him in.
No, but like M didn't have to go that crazy on him like that.
He just ran in and clotheslined.
Like when Dre was getting at Jermaine Dupri, M didn't have to snap on him either. Yeah, you know what M he backed them up to death, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ask him about any of their projects, even if it wasn't good, he backed them up. All he had to be like, yo, that shit's fire, and the world listen. That's their dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally put them on, and you still hear about them. Like I don't care what the fuck Joe Budden says. I like his mixtapes may have been doing good business wise, but that motherfucker's name wasn't buzzing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It may be my fucking New York and hate New Jersey shit, but yo, Slaughterhouse came out. I saw them niggas on festivals quick. That's because of M.
Yep.
That's what I said. I said the same thing about
it. And it's like, and I've been a Crooked Eye fan forever. I've been a Joel Ortiz fan, and I used to like Budden.
I've been listening to Royce since forever.
But I've never seen them on like big fucking festivals like they did when they were Slaughterhouse. Nope. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, yeah, he put that, and he was pushing them, bro. So it's like, bro, he rides with that. He's with those cats, bro. You never seen some shit where like, yo, these dudes are riding with M and he's not showing them love. Like when D12 came out, they were fucking everywhere, bro. When the fuck could you ever see a song about drugs on MTV every day, bro? But Purple Hills?
That's the same thing I said. Like, that's why when I watched that Sway interview and M said that, like, yo, how Buttons wasn't promoting nothing is true, though. M had Slaughterhouse on, like, 6 ciphers. They were on ciphers almost. It was ridiculous.
Bro.
Budden just let that shit die just so he can be right about it dying.
Yeah, he's on some fuck shit. But he, that's light skins for you. But but like, yeah, that's how it is. And you see how, and M still, even in the interviews, like, oh, Dre was listening on it. Like, he's still rocking with the same people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But
that's where, you know what? Because he's loyal to his community. To the people who help
loyal to his people, bro. Probably still catching Master A shows hidden in a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But so moving on from that. And then we went viral, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, I was saying 50,000 views.
Oh man. And that's just on the gram.
Facebook was wild.
Facebook was wild.
Shoot.
All organic. I got the screenshots to show you pay for shit, motherfuckers. I got them. Dude, I still lazy bars the way I underlined it. I look at it and I'm just like, oh man. My OCD's cringing, but I just had to do it.
It looks good though.
It does. Took her tweet.
John from Tennessee is the GOAT.
The GOAT.
We need to get that sample.
Shit is whack.
That shit is whack. Get it off the radio.
I kind of want just sways. Oh. Man. We hit that mark. But so next project was a mixtape.
Whack.
Blue Roses mixtape by Yzaiah Jordan.
I'm sick and tired of SoundCloud.
Oh man, this hit 87 comments of this dude. But you know what? I'll give it to this guy. He was fighting. He was fighting, boy. He went at Barrett, which I was hysterical.
Yo, he called that dude fucking big word.
I was dying.
What did he say back?
Who, Barrett?
Yeah.
The Barrett had a good reply, but the big worm thing fucked me up, bro.
Yeah, that was right.
He stumbled him for a bit. And then he got at WLP. He said something about WLP too that fucked me up. And it was really good. And WLP said nothing, bro. And I was like, defend yourself. Hold on. He said something so
quote
good.
Unquote troll god, right?
Yeah, you know what's funny? Every time he'll post something, he'll be like troll god, I'll be like, I just got to peek and like, wait, what?
Yo, WP low-key clapped at that Hurt Cobain guy.
Oh yeah, but when he said to get him to go, it was funny as hell. He said something. Oh man, this Kurt Cobain.
Oh wait, he said, WOB, you can get the fuck out of here with all your dick riding you doing, bro. I'm gonna need you to get your ass a saddle with the way you dick riding.
Yo, WOP did clap at
him. Jesus.
WP clapped at him though.
He subworlded his soul away, bro.
I'll hit you with my trap card.
Yo, wait. Let's talk about WOP. Always talking about bitches. I could have used them 30 seconds on fucking Rihanna if the opportunity came.
Nah, Rihanna too skinny for him.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Wow! Right?
That's the casings dropping.
You're horrible. Yo, WOP snap 1,000 Hail Mary.
And it said, if you need anything mixed and mastered, I got you.
Love that. That's
right. I'll hit you with the Man's discount.
Promote yourself, WLP. Do you? Yo, people were people were in this, bro.
Let him get his followers up.
Yo, our comment sections is a fucking war zone.
It's sometimes. A war, dude. No one's safe. Fans, all that. If you don't have a private account, you are going to get flamed by anything, bro.
Oh my god! My favorite part is
people will zoom in on your regular profile picture.
Section.
But this project SoundCloud it up, man. Let us know how it is. So this dude confirmed why it sounded so crazy. It was because he recorded it on his phone, his iPhone 5, and I was hysterical. Oh my God. But yo, there's a lot of clapping. Whoa. Actually, I'm gonna promo it. I'm gonna promo it. He actually got into a battle with another producer because this dude was originally the producer. I kind of been talking to them on the page, like you can see through the comments. They're gonna have a beat battle Tuesday, and we're gonna host that.
What? That's lit.
Yeah, they're gonna do. They said they're gonna have I think 2 to 3 beats. And we're gonna have people vote on who wins that one on our page.
Oh, that's so lit!
And they're sampled 3 ones with any samples they want, 3 beats, and they're gonna fucking get at each other. Like it's like a beat battle. Like I was like, yo, beat battle, producer versus producer. Like it's getting real and I like that, man. People are hungry, bro. They're ready to smoke each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, that's a whole.
And this is one guy with 11K. You know?
Playing field.
Yeah, we gotta start hosting fucking. Like battles,
yeah, like, dude. This is one page with like 300 followers versus one with 11K followers. This is gonna be fantastic.
Oh my god, the underdog story.
Yeah, this is gonna be good, man. So hey, salute to the war zone turning into some fun shit. Like I'm all for it. So the next project was hashtag another 48 by The Pure. Every song has hashtag on it.
I hate that so much,
dude.
Makes me want to become Amish, so I never have to use the internet again.
When I posted this, one of the dudes immediately was like, "Oh man, I'm the one who engineered it," because I went at whoever engineered it, and it was one of them.
Yeah, you need to go to prison.
Yeah, he does.
I'm sorry,
this dude. Yo, you know what? And I respect the way these dudes handled it. He was like, you know what? We took a risk. We put out a project. We knew we just rushed it, and we wanted to know what people think. And he's like, you just gave it to us straight. And he's like, I appreciate it. He's like, I want to impress you guys. I want you guys to fucking give me a green check. I'm going to keep sending you shit. He was a fucking dope person about it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Respect it, bro. My dude, man. This dude, him and his boy with the dusty cover. Oh my god. Get this cover out. Look at the Photoshop, bro.
Oh. It's so
like
that's what I do, covering his face.
Oh my god,
with
yo,
the dice,
bro. Yeah. I was just about to talk about. Oh yeah, it's rough. Are
those fucking lights in the back? Like are those light posts you have in the front of your house by your
But
mailbox?
They're tilted just to fit under the hashtag and the page.
Some assets.
All he did was take a dark photo outside of Atlanta house and fucking Photoshop a name on it.
Oh, it's rough out in these streets. Oh, speaking of worst covers,
I actually enjoy it.
What the art?
The cover, yeah. I don't.
Are you having
Oh man, but yeah, it's rough. But all right, here's my debate. This is a little face-off action between us. Which is worse, that cover or the one of the next project, Studiofeen by guess who?
No.
Stickside Music. Oh man, they are like 0 for 10.
The worst album cover to this day.
Oh, it's Frost.
It's Frost.
Oh, it's Frost. It's hands down. That was absolutely awful. But this one is
pretty
rough.
Fucking bad.
Yo,
pretty fucking bad.
Dude,
let's say it was the nigga with the Photoshop hairline.
Nah, that wasn't him.
Yeah.
His project was dope.
That project slid though, yeah.
That project was fire.
No,
that dude's fire. He posted a freestyle and it was fire. Yo, no, that one was still a good album cover, not these. But
I'm gonna honestly have to say the hashtag bullshit was worse.
Oh, it was awful. Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
But salute to Stix Side. Stix Side was one of our first SoundCloud Saturdays. We did one of their reviews, and they got a really bad review. And then they all submitted their projects, and only one of them got a green check. But I respect them for just sending it away. I know they don't look at the reviews anymore because they just kind of get it already. But salute to them. They're out here taking risks.
They're just putting out shit they want now.
Is it what they want to put out?
Nope.
Does anybody really want it?
Well, why else are they doing it?
You know what?
Wow.
I don't know, man. But hey, salute to them. Keep working.
Yo, you gotta have some pride in your work to put shit out. That's all I'm saying.
But that's the week, man. Then we had our Slept On Sunday, man. Fort Minor. Great
fire,
man.
Do you really think this shit was slept on?
Yeah,
though?
I really do. I really do.
Yes.
I never hear no one talk about it. And I remember when it came out, nobody listened. I loved it. But I remember that I don't think they did good. I don't think they did good with a tour. Yeah, I don't think they did like a tour on it. All I remember was that one the hit the main song in here had the video, but like you never. Yeah, but no one. Remember. But no one like you know what I'm saying. Like no one went crazy for this. A lot of people don't know this.
I miss you so.
Yeah. All right, that song was fire.
Yeah, there was 2 hits on, and then that was.
I don't think it was slept.
But Kenji is slept on.
Yeah, but the group and the album,
the project, it's a project is slept on.
Right now has Black Thought on it.
Yeah, nobody's talking about nobody.
That doesn't mean
it's dude. No one bumped this project. I don't even think it sold that great. And this is something attached to Linkin Park. If something that's attached to Linkin Park doesn't sell great, bro, like come on, it's slept on.
But you gotta remember when this came out. Linkin Park was on.
No, this came out when this was after fucking Reanimate. This is when Linkin Park was doing the fucking Executioner shit and the Jay-Z shit. This is when Linkin Park was booming.
Yeah, and they lost a lot of fans because of that Jay-Z thing.
They gained more than they lost.
They got
you're bugging. They gained more than they lost.
They gained a lot because of the crossover, but then they started to branch out and do.
But this was during that. This came out during that. This wasn't like it was after. This was
their music didn't even change that much.
This was still when they were popping, bro. They did a track with the Executioners.
I remember talking to Linkin Park people. I remember talking to Linkin Park fans and they didn't like it. That's all I'm talking. Hey, Jay-Z's
trash, but I'm saying like critically, you would think this would do good when they're like peaking at like reaching different fan bases and stuff. Because like back then, everything Linkin Park touched did great.
Turned to fucking gold.
They looked at it.
Just because they were Linkin
yeah, but
Park.
this was anything that involved them.
There's some dope cats on here too.
Literally Linkin Park, but a little bit more on the hip hop side.
When he did that Executioners, like when Mike Shinoda featured on there, that did great. Remember that shit? Watch out, there was that bum 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 bum.
I'm a huge fan, no matter what.
Yeah, we're fans, but it was.
I think Mike Shinoda can do no wrong. Really,
he did put out when they tried to bring Fort Minor back. That's another thing that makes me know it slept on. When he tried to bring Fort Minor back, and they put out that single that wasn't that great, that didn't do good. That's why they never like the second album like dispersed.
Yeah, I think the passion was gone.
Yeah. So, but I mean, again, I personally think it slept on critically and amongst the masses, but a lot of people I loved it. But I know only few people who loved it.
Yeah, only a few people knew about it.
That's what means it slept on this album?
I don't think it's slept on. I just think it didn't hit the masses.
That's what slept on means.
That's what makes.
Trust me, slept on.
No, when I say it's slept on, when I think of a slept on thing, I'm gonna explain it to you because this is where I'm coming from. When I think of something that's slept on, I think people feel it, people like it, a lot of people listen to it, but it doesn't age well.
Or it doesn't reach the masses.
Nah, dude, I don't know, dude.
No,
when you think when you think of this is what I think slept on.
All over the radio.
When you think of slept on,
they pushed the hell out of that.
Yeah, but the
singles got a lot of promotion, but the albums did not do well.
Yeah, because
singles
that's what slept on is.
People didn't like the rest.
That's what slept on is.
Oh my god! Not if people don't like it. It's not slept on if people don't like it. If they like it and it doesn't do good, and they like it,
I don't think that's a thing. I think when I think of slept on, it's like this. I think of slept on, and it's like something that if let's see, what's a 50 Cent album? Massacre, right?
The Massacre.
That album, when people mention it, oh, it was alright. But it's so, like, oh, it was alright. People didn't like it. But if you listen to it and everybody all of a sudden's like, oh, but it had some good stuff on it, but it didn't do good, that slept on. People slept on that album. People let that slide under the radar. That's what I think is slept on.
But you saw it. People listened to that shit. But people
because if it's slept on, what I'm saying, if it's slept on, it should be bigger than it is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go take a bath with a toaster.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? It should be bigger than it is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm thinking. Like that's what when I think of slept on, I'm thinking, yo, this album, it should have been. The people should be like, yo, this is crazy. Or people now are like, yo, this album was dope, but when it came out, no one fucked with it. That's what I think of slept on. You slept on it when it came out.
I mean, what did the poll say in the story
today? I can look at that before we wrap it up. Our story, by the way, people, if you want to get a good laugh, our story is madness.
It's lit.
So
always.
Today, this got 80% classic, but that's now. But these people, you never heard people talk about it. That's what I'm getting at. This album, no one talked about it, so it was slept on when it came out.
Nobody talks about Mike Shinoda.
He is slept on.
Kidding me?
Around.
People talk about rappers, Mike Shinoda never gets mentioned, but he is a complex lyricist.
Complex.
Is he in your top 5?
He used to be for a while, but then he stopped putting out music. And my top 5 is very biased towards active artists.
Top 5, and that's because I'm sleeping on him.
So you do a top 5 of active artists. Okay, that's good.
But it's whoever. Like whoever isn't on that list, you can consider him slept on.
Yeah.
If people don't make,
they'll just say, "I hate niggas who top 5 still consist of Big L, Biggie, and Tupac."
Is that song
still saying pump Big L shit from 1995?
No, that's like legends.
Legend. I feel like we shouldn't put legends on lists.
Yeah, that's like rap encyclopedia shit. It's like your history.
If you're a legend,
you should know
you're on the legend list. That's it.
Yeah. Yo, is that song Block Party on this album? If not, that song is fire.
Is that the one used to barbecue with burgers and ribs? No. That was There Chicos. Where'd you go?
No. Yeah, Block Party is this one that's got Apathy.
I don't think that was on
it's got a couple of that song is flames.
I don't think that was on there.
If you've not listened to it, listen to it.
I know what song you're talking about, but I don't think it was on here. He had some, he had some people on there, man.
Showing
he had Common, he had Styles, he had fucking Self-Titled. He had some people on here, bro. I fuck with that.
Yeah, Self-Titled is nasty
Mike
too.
Shinoda, do you? But that's it, man. That's all we got, man. This was a good episode, a little bit on the long side, but we had some shit we had to talk about. We got some shit off our chest, and we got a lot of interviews coming out, and we got some good stuff coming in the future, hopefully, or maybe the page might get deleted. Who knows? We do got some shit in the cut, but that's it, man. This is a good one, man. This is a good one, guys. I'm gonna end it now. Could it? Yo, somebody has to review that new OG Mako, by the way. Bitch, you guessed.
Not it.
That new OG Mako. Who's right?
Nope.
JP can have that.
Not